Alrighty, hello everyone! Alexman here, and welcome back to another live play. Today, we've got The Legend of Zelda, The Windwaker HD. Hope everybody's having a fantastic night tonight. We're going to be playing another Zelda game right along with the one we've already just did. So, as such, I've enjoyed the original release of the game, which I do have and still have to this day. But it has certainly there's a lot of things in the old version that I don't really like about it, and this version of the game really does add a lot of fixes that makes it a whole much better experience. And as such, we're going to be doing a new experience of this time around. So let's go into the game. And we're going to play with the Wii U gamepad, because that's all the controller I can use with it. So you won't be able to see the menu that's on the gamepad. Unfortunately, my setup does not allow that to happen. And we're going to be playing on Quest Log 3, the New Game Plus mode. That means we're going to have, basically the no tunic of the game. So we're going to do with the character. Will not miss. We're going to go with my boy. Not my, but my boy. It's my boy! Let's go! And we're gonna go on normal mode, as it'll be our best experience. So that's it, let's start off this game with a backstory. This is but one of the legends of which the people speak. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where a golden power lay hidden. It was a prosperous land blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But one day a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength of his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy clothed in green appeared as from nowhere. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the dark one away and gave the land light. This boy, who traveled through time to save the land, was known as the Hero of Time. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. But then, a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. The great evil that was all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero. Once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. The people believed that the Hero of Time would again come to save them. But the hero did not appear. Faced with an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. What became of that kingdom? None remain who know. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but the legend survived on the wind's breath. On a certain island, it became customary to garb boys in green when they came of age. clothed in the green of fields. They aspire to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wish only for the youth to know courage like the hero of legend. And we are starting off adventure off on our first little island known as Outset Island. As we meet up with our little sister, my boy's little sister, Ariel. Big brother! Where is he? Walk all across the island. Big brother! I can't see the out. There's sand in the lens. Maybe I'll get a better look from up there at my outlook. Big brother! Oh, what? Who's waking me up at this hour? Oh, nobody. Oh, it's probably the gulls again. Them and their whispers. Oh, I'm so stiff. I knew you'd be here. Huh? Oh, hi, Ariel. This is my favorite spot to gaze out to sea. When I play with the gulls, I call it Ariel's Lookout. So, do you remember what day is today? But I'm not woken up yet. You're still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday. Oh, I forgot my birthday? That's kind of embarrassing. That's why Grandma has been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? As you can tell for the new playthrough, that Ariel is wearing a different dress. She's usually wearing a blue dress, but in the new game Plus, she is wearing the end screen dress that she gets at the end of the normal playthrough. So let's see, we got Outset Island. We have our basic controls. We can move around with the left control stick. The right control stick controls our camera. And with the touch of the gamepad screen, we can switch our items to X, Y, and R. So that's pretty nice. As well, the gamepad does tell you exactly about all the stuff you can actually hope to find on your gamepad, such as information, items, stuff you've opened, and treasure chests you know you can find. Oh, my boy! Is it true that you just have a little courage and run fast as you can? Then you can jump that rock out there? Huh, is it? Tell me! Sure. So we have our engines of auto-jumping. Link in this game cannot jump. At least normally. So we're not at Breath of the Wild just yet. But we have auto-jumping, which is just as serviceable. We come up with this guy here. I just saw a wild pig. Oh, see, look, that black one over there. Do you see him? This is perfect. My wife was just telling me how she really wanted a pet. You ready to go grab it, my boy? Now, you just don't run up to it. Pigs are too alert to their surroundings. For you, just to jog up and capture one. If you want to get close to one, you have to hold ZR to crouch and tilt the L control stick to crawl slowly up behind it. Slowly. You can also distract it with bait, I guess. So let's go crouch, and let's see if we can capture. Now, there are a few pigs on the island we want to pick up. We want to pick them up because that's an easy money for you. Pick up right here. Now, pigs will not shake off your grip. As soon as you got them, they're permanently on you unless you throw it. So bear that in mind. There are a few pigs on the island. We should go pick these up because that's free money, because that's our reward. So we want to throw the pig in and talk to the lady here. Oh, why did you bring this little piglet all the way here just for me? I guess. Your husband said something about it. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I've been thinking about getting a pet pig for a while now. The boys will be so happy when they get home, you sweetie. Okay, my boy. Hold out your hand. This is your reward. Don't spend it all in one place. She gives us 20 rupees. A red rupee. That is 20 rupees. What a pleasant surprise. Why, this little darling is cute as a button. You know, it's so cute that I wouldn't mind having even more of them. That gives you an indication that there are more pigs on the island, as we saw earlier here. So let's see if we can pick this one up too. Let's crawl up to him, pick him up, and let's go. Haha! I think there is a total of 3 pigs for you to pick up here, I believe. If it's 3 or 4, I don't know if there's 4. I think it's only 3. Oh, would you bring me another piglet? Oh, were you worried that this little guy would get lonely hanging out inside the fence all by himself? This is the sweetest thing I've ever heard. Thank you so much for bringing me yet a family member. Here's a little something for you. Another 20 rubies. You want to grab as much money as you can early on because of how an update to this game, or at least the HD version, gives you an incentive to go for a new type of sale. Now that sale is going to be pretty difficult to get into, so you might as well see if you can actually... No! Clean up your nose, man! Let's see, where is the last pig? I think the last pig is over here next to this other man's house. It's the furthest away from the bunch. Let's see, where is it exactly? Oh, it's up here. It's right up here. Let's go get that pig! Up here. Just crawl. I feel the controls of Wind Waker are very fluid. Oh, I scared it. Talking about being fluid here. Okay. Pig, stop moving forward. There we go. Got it. So we got this pig here. We grab this one over and we'll get another cool 20 rupees for our trouble, which would be not bad, actually. Now, let's hope that this guy won't, stop me in its tracks. Because this guy is a little tutorial guy, so he might stop you on your way. So you might want to take things a little wider so you can avoid his hitbox. Actually, I think this guy is a required cutscene in the original play, or the original normal file. But I think with New Game Plus, it doesn't trigger automatically. Oh, look at this one. You sure know where to find the cutest pigs on the whole Great Sea. Hey, Oinker, oink, oink. Okay, now things will be ever so much more lively in the pen. It'll be like a big pig jamboree in here. Thank you so much. Oh, that's right. I can't leave without giving you a present. Happy birthday, my boy! So we get a total of 60 rupees total from doing this, so it's best to do it. Until we get a sword, we can't really get any of the other rupees on this island. Because there's a 10 rupee behind this trees here, but we can't just slip through the tree and grab the rupee. That'd be too easy. We got some jars here. We might as well pick them up and chuck them and get some money out of the bunch. A 5 rupee and a 1. Or two 1 rupees there. Chuck that rock. There we go. Rupee. Haha! Oh, there it is. Okay, you have to be just really close to have it triggered. Oi, my boy! Press here, right here, and use A to talk to me. Try it! That's correct. You're a smart one. You, my friend, have just targeted me. You see, when you press CL, you can target certain objects. I, for one, use them quite often to talk to folks who are far away from me. Of course, even if there isn't anything around to target, you can press CL to face forward. It's quite handy indeed. There are a myriad of other ways to use targeting as well. Quite ingenious little thing, I do say so myself. Of course, there's not only a trick in my bag, not remotely. I can teach you a few more things if you climb that ladder over there and drop by my room. Okay, let's go have a little bit of a chat with the man. He'll meet us inside. Sir. You're going up, my boy, which means you're going to need as much wisdom as you can get from this point forward. And if you want to be wise, you must first know things. Now, I was born before you, so I know all sorts of things. Yes, I've been studying all manner of topics for many years now. Now, I can tell you a smart lad. Lately, I've been thinking it's time for me to pass some of my wisdom down. And I think you're the one I'm going to pass it down to. Count yourself lucky, lad. Everything that you see tacked to the wall here is something I've researched thoroughly. And before you ask, yes, I do know my filing system is odd. Organization issues aside, however, it's all extremely useful information. You should do well to read it very carefully. Reading leads to knowing, you know. Such a racket! Can you keep quiet? You knocked out everything off my shelves, you dratted hooligan! Honestly, that hooligan I'm referring to is my younger and much less intelligent brother, who lives just downstairs. He hates studying. All day, every day, he just louches exercises and practices with his weapons. Does he exercise his brain? No, the brain's a muscle too, I think. Anyway, the only way he does study the art of fighting. Right now, for instance, he is studying fencing and whatnot. It's sort of any use to anyone. He simply doesn't know how to do anything besides exercise. I ask of you, what as a brother to do? So if you need to talk about any of the tutorials of how your character works or anything, you can talk up to these things here. So let's talk about the one here. So we got lesson 1, energy of life. To be young is no limits of one's stamina. To become stronger, you must first know yourself. The hearts in the upper left shows your current life energy. Perhaps a fancier way to describe it would be to call it a life gauge. As one experiences trials and hardships in life, one will naturally gain more hearts. However, if one enters and takes damage, those hearts will decrease. At such times, it may be possible to replenish one's health by using a potion or a fairy. So you can basically come here, and if you need any tutorials on how, Windwaker or at least a Zelda game works, you can come up here. We'll be seeing his younger brother down a little bit later. But as of right now, it's time for us to grab some money. If you come down here, there's this little pathway you can walk down here. This is basically introductions of how Link can crawl in tight spaces to get to certain places. Make note of this, because the game will outright tell you how to do this multiple times throughout the game. And we grab a nice cool orange rupee! You just bought one is worth 100 rupees! Your face is beaming. Feel bad that we're kind of robbing Grandma of, her life savings, but, we're gonna need it, to be fair. We're gonna need it badly. As we come out of here, I say we go talk to the little ship that's out there in the distance. Now I want to go out and do this first, because this gives us our first of our inventory items that's going to be essentially required to help out with your adventure. And then I believe it is called the bait. No, it's not the bait bag. It's called, I think it is the bait bag. I think this one. Yeah, it is. Oh, a customer! Welcome to Beetle's shop, ship. I deal in pretty much anything and everything. Do you have anything you don't need? If you do, show it to me. I'll pay top rupees for your junk. Or do you see anything you'd like to buy? Just use the L right to budge. We have the bait bag. We want to buy this now. Because, again, the things we got here. We have the, bait, which you can use to, map out your entire region. As well, and you say, oh, I'm going to make you a member card just for you. When you buy lots of things and build up your points, something good will happen to you. Something very good indeed. My shop is kind to its customers. No other shop will do this sort of thing for you. I have you know. Now you have 1 point saved up. You should try to save up to 30 points so you can earn a silver membership. Or just use more to browse. I'm going to buy one of these so we can get across the initial cutscene for him. We got all-purpose bait. Animals will be drawn to this gourmet pet food for the moment you put it down. It has 3 portions. Choose your bait bag on the item subscreen and set it to X, Y, or R to use it. So that's going to be useful for mapping out our islands. We won't be getting into that much later, though. We also have the Hoy pair. We'll buy for 10 rupees. Might as well grab it here. You got a Hoy pair. This special bait allows you to take control of seagulls. Not sure how that works out. Choose your bait bag on the item screen to use it to one of the buttons and use it. When you're controlling seagulls, tap A to flap your wings and accelerate. Press ZR to quit. Thank you. Thanks to you. Now you have 3 points saved up. You should try to save 30 points in our silver membership. That's all we need. Again, Beetle is going to be very good to get you your money back. As I said before, any unuseful junk you may acquire may basically sell them back for a pretty good price. And it's actually pretty good too, so if you're needing money, that's actually a good way of doing it. I don't want to put that anymore. Let's go talk to Grandma. She's been waiting for eons. Where's Grandma? I'm here! Oh, she's up the ladder. We need to put stairs, I think. I've been waiting for you, my boy. Here you are, my boy. Try these on. These are special clothes made of a special fabric that only the honest can see. The time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. Huh? You got the hero's new clothes? What the? Wow, they're really light. It's just funny that you can't even see the garment. What's the matter? Why the long face? You can see them, can't you? Well, today is the ceremony we commence the fact that you've reached the same age as the hero of the legends. You have to be proud for that for at least one day. Put them on and see if you can't fool anybody in town. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught in the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle and their enemies. But we don't have lived in such an age any longer. Our ways are of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. Hanging the family shield on the wall as a decoration is another tradition that's been carried down from those days. And see, the hero's clothes don't show up just because this is the mode where you can actually, play with Link's normal getup around. So it's actually quite nice to change. Isn't that nice, my boy? It suits you perfectly. A perfect fit. So tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over to your birthday party, so I better get ready, shouldn't I? Your grandma's going to make you your favorite soup for you tonight. I know you're just looking forward to it. Now get your sister Ariel. We better go get her. And that's fine. I just this is a cool new bonus to have New Game Plus. You just don't have to wear the green tunic. Now, normally in the normal file, you'd be playing with the green tunic, and that would be your main guard for the rest of the game. But in New Game Plus, this is only available after you basically beat the game once. After beating the game once, you can replay the playthrough without the tunic in hand. So I think this is kind of a nice bonus to basically have somewhat of a visual distinction. Ow! So aren't those clothes hot? So apparently only the only honest people can see these clothes that I'm wearing. Like the green tunic, apparently. So, I guess Link, or at least Mah Boy, is not honest. He's a liar. That's an unfortunate side effect, don't you think? Anyway, let's go see if we can get a hold of Ariel. Ariel! Alrighty, where are ya? Oh, there you are. You're still up here, aren't you? Aye! Oi, big brother! Did Grandma make that outfit for you? Yes. I can't see it, though. You always wear the same outfit. I think you need a new look. I guess they're pretty neat, though. So anyway, my boy, can you close your eyes and hold out your hand for a second? I'm going to give you my most treasured belonging, just for one day. That's not a birthday gift. That's a birthday rent. That's a rent gift. But you got the telescope. This is your sister's most precious belonging. Treasure it dearly. Set it to any of the buttons and use it to press whatever button you set to. Do it now and see what you can see. Using the gamepad, you can also touch and slide items to set them. Well, do you like it? I'm letting you borrow the special gift because you're my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Oh, why don't you go try it out right now? Try looking over there in that house from here. So we have this. Oh, I didn't realize we actually have the Picto box at the start. So that's, zoom into this Rito Birdman here. I'm at the post box. What am I looking at? Ariel. I'm zooming in. There we go. For some reason it's a little finicky. There we go. The postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? Ah, look at the sky! What? Oh my goodness, it's a big monstrous bird! And how am I getting this camera angle with this telescope? This telescope is amazing. Huh, where's the rocks coming from? What? It's a pirate ship! Oh boy. Come on, come on, hit it! Aim well and hit that bird right in the face! Fire! Wham! 500 points. Oh no! The girl is falling into those trees up there! My boy, this is so terrible. That girl just fell into the forest. She needs help. But it's too dangerous for you to go in there without something you can use to defend yourself with. Well, we better go talk to Orca. You know, this might be, a little bit longer part for the first part of this live break when this is broken up into parts. So bear that in mind for the YouTube side. Sorry if you have to watch a little bit longer video, but we're gonna go through this a little bit longer. So let's go. Let's go see Orca. We need a sword because my boy needs my sword, so I can slice things down. Let's go. Huh? Oh, what's the matter, my boy? You have an urgent look about you. Has something happened? Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I suspect it's no laughing matter. What say you, my boy? Ah, you have come for serious instruction on the way of the sword. Yes, sir. So now we get our first indication of our sword technique. Very good. Your lesson shall be the horizontal slice. Face me and press B. Do not fear for my safety. I am ready for you. Let's go. Good. Keep coming at me until you hear me say very good. So we can hit B to have a little of a slight combo here. Very good. You're next to the vertical slice. Hold ZL and target me, and then you press the B button. Keep swinging. And if you do mess up, he will knock you back. So bear that in mind. Very good. Now is the thrust target with ZL, and then tilt the L trigger forward and press the B. Come at me with your sword. Let's get some space here. Very good. Keep thrusting. Boom, boom. I broke pots. Next, the spin attack. Hold briefly to build up your strength, and then release it. Or just rotate the L stick once and then press B. Just same as in Ocarina of Time. So if you're found to have Ocarina of Time, this is the same way you can do it here. Very good. More. Keep it up. You want to move yourself back because when you do a horizontal or a spin attack, you do swing your sword forward once. So next is Hada. This is a parry attack. Target with ZL until you see the A flash with spinies around it, and then you can quickly press the A to perform a defensive strike. There we go. Very good. And again, target with ZL and watch closely for the spiky A button. Look. Very good. Now the jump attack. Draw your sword, target, and press A. This is the last of our abilities so far. There we go. That was a fine display. And yet, I sense a certain anxious in the sword you hold, an eagerness that goes far beyond the mere desire to be wielded on the fields of battle. I do not know what has happened, but I have faith in you somehow. I doubt you will misuse that sword. Knock on wood. You may have it, my boy. I give it freely. Take the blade with you. So we accepted the hero's sword. Wield it with B. Use it wisely and carefully. You don't want to let down the kind old man who just entrusted it to you. Sounds like something of foreshadowing, I think. Since the olden days, the sword has been used to fend off evil. Its blade is infused with desire to become strong and righteous. Be strong, my boy. Alright, let's go. Time to go save that girl.